Amazing Spider-Man 688 J. Scott Campbell Lizard cover sold for $521 raw. Now, there was a ton of books for the market report that I could have put on here, but I kind of get tired of talking about the same old books, the same big sales, the same, you know what I mean? So, market report is very interesting, especially when you do it every week and you see how things are falling, and it's crazy. So there's a lot of Amazing Spider-Man 300 sales that were just ridiculously low, or sales of the normal books that we see when we go, oh my God, that was low. But this Ghost Spider number 1 in 100 Ji-Hung Lee, $700 raw.
I hate this book. Because it came out initially and it went up to like $600, and I was like, it'll come down. Oh no, first it went to 300, then it slowly inched up to 600, and I was like, whatever, man, this book will come down eventually and I'll buy it. And it just keeps going up. It just drives me nuts.
Well, it's come down. It's down big time, yeah.
Is it down?
Because they spelled variant wrong. So
Isn't that was some cornbread Sean put out there a long time ago. If you want to find some cool books, misspelled variant. I still remember
with
that.
an E, dude. You find some good shit sometimes.
Ultimate Comics.
Sean also said, what was it? Back in the day, I remember this Batgirl Adventures 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Good stuff on those, man. Yeah, that Ghost Spider's down, the Campbell's down. Dude, the Ultimate Comics Spidey one. Oh, dude, I mean, I auctioned a copy, and I was sad that it only went for $1,200 last year, and it was 9.6, blue label 9.6. I'm not sure that the SS on this helps or hurts it. At least from Pacelli, who's her covers.
Things are so far down, you guys. It's just keeps.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I never liked the Ghost Spider as much as everyone, but I definitely have to consider buying the Campbell Lizard or the Pacelli Spidey right there, man. Especially the Campbell Lizard.
Yeah,
dude.
the Campbell, that one's hard to find anyway.
Ghost, man.
Yeah.
I had a 9.8. I sold, was sad, but made money. So yay! But that was many years ago.
Well, you can again. The good thing about these books being so far down is that you could pick up some major keys for cheap now. And it's going to continue. How about this one? A 9.6 Spider-Man 2099 second printing variant sold for $355. I watched Chris Colbert buy a 9.6 we were doing a show and we saw it before the show, and he went and scooped it. I think he paid like $900 for it or something like that. This is absolutely bonkers.
Really tough 9.8 though, but still
impossible 9.8, man.
Yeah, getting it out of that toy package is fucking
yeah.
And it's plastic, so it's the cover. It's not regular paper, so it's a lot tougher to press. Probably take a couple presses.
The journey.
That's why you use the heat gun to take it out, bro.
Yeah, use the heat gun to take it out. That's a great point. Journey into Mystery. This one blew me away because I didn't see the GRR at first, but Golden Record, right? This is the record promotion one. A 9.8 sold for $2,200.
That's crazy. Those GRRs aren't that tough to find in high grade compared, like it's not even in the universe. I've always thought they're all great.
Oh, but that's
from
the Fantastic collection, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that shitty label is?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's cool.
Fantastic.
So that guy his dad had Asperger's, and he collected. They're making a documentary selling Superman.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. That shout out to Rage Theo and One True Nerd King Phil. They went out there and helped sell some of that collection. As a matter of fact, I would love to get those guys on to talk about doing that with them. I didn't know that they had their own label. That's cool.
Yeah, they allowed him to make it as some kind of it's had something to do with his family, and because it caused the family to become like
disjointed or whatever.
Yeah. Action
whatever.
Comics 700. This one though, signed by Jerry Siegel. It was Dynamic Forces, right? I think that did it. I can't remember.
Theo banged their granddaughter.
What?
I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. One half of the Superman creators. And then we've got a book that I absolutely love that I still have never been able to find. The Fantastic Four 110 green printing air. I want one of these so bad.
I look for this thing anytime I'm in like a $1 to $5 bin. I still haven't found one yet.
$925 for an 8.5. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Harley Quinn #1, the Adam Hughes variant. 9.8. Wow. Less than $600. $565.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
then I sold it the day it came out for $24.99 on eBay to make sure I paid for all my readers.
I never got that one. That's one I never got. And I've never seen this one, this Moon Knight Sienkiewicz variant. And that still blows me away that thing is that low. 9.6 or 770.
Yeah, that was a $2,000 98.
Yeah. Easy.
That's not that low considering our market for 9.6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best Moon Knight cover, period, that doesn't have a werewolf on it.
Now, this shit, if anything tells you how crazy our market is, this is going to tell you. All right. A 9.6 of the Clone Wars #1, 1 in 100 variant that they only did 1,000 of for $1,750. That was a 9.8. That was a $10,000 book.
Yeah.
And you can get a 9.8 of the regular for $1,100. Those prices are what the hell?
Yeah, and why are people paying as much for Dr. Aphra as Ahsoka?
I don't get it, dude. And
I know it's
by
the variant, but still,
even the variant for $1,000, that was wasn't that like what was that at its height?
The which? It's like the LaRocca,
Dr. Aphra. $2,000. Yeah, $2,000 easy.
For LaRocca, $2,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we hit $550 or something for just the regular Vader 3, and there's a fucking shit ton of them out there.
Yeah.
Didn't Comic Man Andy buy that in Baltimore?
Yep.
For like $2,000.
Yep.
It was probably close to that, but yeah, he did. That was their big purchase.
Yep. Man, wow. That's Clone Wars variant is just crazy to me. Such a tough book. All right. We're going to go to the middle book to start because I know Sean is going to hate life.
Yeah. I think more of these came out.
You think they had a warehouse find?
They had to, because this is the same guy that sold the 9.8. I don't know warehouse find, but there's all of a sudden more hit the census. So I bid on this. But I'm not willing to pay what I would have paid.
Yeah.
Like that 9.8 went for like 900. When I pressed Martians, I think I got him to a 9.2, and that was, I want to say two years ago, and shit hadn't come out, and I completely missed it, or he wouldn't have won it. Well, I mean, okay, I don't know if he would have won it, but he would have definitely had to pay more.
Yeah,
let's put it that way. You know, so yeah, that was tough. This is still a big Masters Universe Grail, and it's also, this guy has been running crazy Masters Universe. I actually won a 9.8 off him I didn't have for $50, and it's shipped today, I think. So I saw that, but that is, considering I'm buying a little less right now, and considering what's going on, I was gonna wait. I didn't bid, but what I was gonna bid was less than that.
Yeah.
So I think I told Martian he could bid. I know he took a shot at it, and it went for more than what I was gonna pay. Just because I'm not so sure. I mean, I could be a dumbass and we don't see another one for 8 years, but but here we are.
I've never seen the Chucky book on the left too. That's a crazy Chucky
Yeah, I've never
cover.
seen that either. I literally have no idea what that. I mean, I can tell what it is, but I don't remember seeing it.
Devils
That's a
do.
badass cover, though.
Old school Devils do. It's signed by 5-6 people from the movie. Sold for 9.6 signature series, 347. How about the Saga 1 RRP 9.8, 21.75?
This is less than I bought it for like 6 years ago. It's like, it sucks,
Right?
man. Yeah,
Shit's crazy, man. It is like Doom Space Marine said. It's taken a beating. The market's taken a beating.
Ugh. Piss me off.
How about this one? 9.8, Coyote 11, first McFarlane published artwork. It's got the McFarlane special label, which this is the perfect book to have that label on. It's signed. I love this book, man. Tough to get in the 9.8.
It's got one problem. It says T.
Yeah, I
buy the shit where Todd. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd want this book. I love that it's in yellow. I love that it has it, but I hate how you wrote Todd McFarlane on the top and T McFarlane on the bottom. So now I ruined everything for everybody who's just seen this, who's looking for McFarlane autographs. So sorry.
Or going and looking at their
have your head ruined like I do.
Yeah. A Batman RRP for a Batman 608 RRP. That's one of the top variants of all time. It's like the godfather of variants. So rare, such a beautiful Jim Lee cover, great characters, just probably the granddaddy of all variants. And height, stature, first RRP, the Jim Lee cover, the characters, the Hush run, and it sold raw for $800.
It's Canadian, so it's about 3/4 of that. But also, he didn't spell Hush or RRP correctly.
I can't believe that, dude. That's almost as bad as another
He's
one.
Canadian.
I'm just going fast.
Oh,
yeah,
no, his name was Jean something. He's definitely Quebec separatiste. Right.
X-Men 98. I love this because it's got the 30-cent price variant. I love those 30-cent price variants. They're so noticeable, and you just pop
all
out
70s electric company type of shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8.5 too. Great book to have it on.
Yeah.
All right, 2 of the Spawn original homage variants that always sell for good money. These are both raw, but look at that Spawn NetherRealm 9.8 signature series sold for less than $400.
Mm.
And it's signed, bro.
But who's this signed guy? Who the hell signed that?
It's Philip 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, that
so
guy
bad.
auctioned. Didn't you see? I put this in here a minute ago, like last week. I put in. They sold so many of those things.
It's just dropping the price. Oh.
Told y'all.
No, he had like 20 SS Philip Tan auctions all end in the same minute.
Oh,
Right? And
They're-
from fucking 7.5 to 9.8.
stupid people, dude.
Like they're beat. Like they'd have like an 8.5 go for like $92. It's pure money to them though. It's pure cash. Like it's
Bro,
pure.
in like
profit.
10
Everything
years, we're gonna
above the
see-
grading fee is profit.
In 10 years, we're going to see all these ghosts just show up. Books that we couldn't find, and some fool has like 30 of them.
It's happening right now. What are you talking about? We don't got to wait 10 years. It's happening now.
On some books, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
not like Yellow Fellows.
How about this
holding
one?
back books, you know?
Yeah. Sandman 75 second print, 9.8, $870.
Those keep coming out.
Yeah.
Again. This is the third one we've seen, and this is one of those super rare books. Third one. Do you think that they're? I just think people are just selling their stuff. They're like, I'm getting out while I can.
Well, we've seen, and so also that we showed that on Flipside Monday. So Blue Green Tony, he brought up a good point. There should be a newsstand of that. So try on a 9.8 second print newsie. And that's where you're gonna get some fucking dough right there.
But do you know if it exists, or is that speculating?
I think he said it exists in the chat. I didn't re-ask him. He was in here earlier, Tony. If you if you know for sure. He had reasoning laid out that I didn't completely memorize. That the reason that there is a second print newsstand of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So
Go
Tony,
check out
if you're there.
Monday's Flipside episode for that shit. Death Dealer number 2, Frank Frazetta Auto, certified, $400. Oh no, that hurts.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That hurts so bad. Oh,
It's a beautiful cover, man.
I'd love to have that, dude. Fuck the grade.
Yeah.
You put an art label on it for all I care. Tear the back cover off. I just want it.
Right?
Yeah.
Matter.
I mean, don't, but yeah.
that hurts so bad. That hurts. By the way, Sean, I said that, and I hope you didn't take that as a bad way. I meant to say, go check out that on Flipside to show them some love, not in a bad way. So don't take that in a bad way.
Oh,
Just in
no.
case you
It's,
did.
yeah. I don't think there's a problem.
Yeah.
Start a war.
Yeah.
Gonna start a war, bro.
What are you talking about? Dino was just on here. The OG. Death Dealer that's just a great buy. And
Big
then
Hood was on.
remember when you were talking about the Spider-Man ass in the beginning, Hood?
Oh yeah. Shout out Will Smith.
Here's your pose right here. The Monera Spider-Woman 1 in 50.
Right. Hey,
Still
Will, give me that
sells.
Monera pose.
Hey, man, this is the kind of shit that keeps our hearts beating. All right. Rare, raw dog, very fine fucking Spider-Woman butt cover up. Right. Let's be honest. The art it's absolutely horrible.
It's trash.
It is so bad. And I'm not, dude, I'm okay with Monera. I don't understand why he won't just give people noses. But other than that, I like a lot of stuff that he's done. Kinky bastard that he is. And I don't know. So if this book we're gonna roll a very fine, right? Very fine, press it. I mean, hope.
Bro, if you saw a chick crawling on the ground like this, bro,
I think she's the
pass
Exorcist.
out, dude.
Yeah, I think she's possessed.
This
Yeah.
is like one of those covers like that Rob Liefeld Captain America chest cover, like just awful covers that people collect. I feel like this just goes in that pile.
Yeah.
The original art for that cover is up to $18,000 at auction right now to the Captain America.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Somebody listen. It's got to be in the chat. I think Stein sent it.
$18,000.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass, dude.
Dude, it's so. Think about it though. You're a rich guy. You just want to laugh at fucking people,
Yeah.
right? You just want that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's art. It's art. At the end of the day, it's
I'm
art.
buying that and putting it above my fireplace.
Right. And it's Rob Liefeld's interpretation. You know, it was the times, the 90s, everything. Mark McGuire, Andrew Stein, Andrew Fuel.
Wizard
It's
number
so
55 is where that first
bad.
appeared.
I don't remember what first appeared.
That Captain America with him in his chest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's actually the only place it appeared other than the internet, and then until recently. But he did do that cover. That's really it looks similar, but it's not the same. All right, now moving on, we've got those 2 rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle issues in the 30s. This is 31 and 32 from the Mirage Publishing. Yeah, these are super rare. They only came from the website, I believe. You could only buy them from the website back in the day because he was basically self-publishing them. Peter Laird.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, and then Startling Comics number 49. I don't know if that's real or what, but $2,400 for that raw. That's one of a grail right there for sure.
You think that's trim, Sean, on the side?
I don't.
I've looked at it.
Probably. I don't think so. I only looked at it when you did, or unless you re-looked at it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wouldn't care. The fact the guy said the pages are almost brittle is the only thing. That just means I'd fucking slab it the first day I got it,
Yeah.
and would decide whether or not to press it. There's so much color in that cover. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah,
That's all you buy it for.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And hopefully it's not falling apart.
man, it presents well. That's for sure.
That's my point. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
How about the other Dr. Aphra craziness? The Dr. Aphra #1 Nakayama sold raw for $700.
Okay.
What?
I don't even
Good stuff.
I don't know what that is.
It's crazy. And this is really crazy. I didn't know that these G.I. Joe trade paperbacks sold for this much. I know they sell for a lot, but for volume 15, which reprints the final 10 issues, sold for $510.
Bro, those last issues, like, they are fucking tough, dude.
Yeah. And then talk about mistake of the century. What are you doing taking a picture like that and putting that up there for that book? Dirty Pair, Run from the Future, #1, the Adam Hughes homage to Dave Stevens, classic cover in a 9/8. That's a criminal being below $500.
I think the ceiling was 500 though. So for an auction, that's not horrendous.
Yeah,
No, that's not bad.
I wouldn't have sold it though.
I don't know if this is real either. This reformed schoolgirl.
Oh yeah,
It's
is
real.
it real?
that's
Wow.
fucking badass. Yeah, it's on everybody's list, dude.
Yeah.
It was in Seduction of the Innocent, so that's why.
No,
Yeah,
the
it was on
sale.
my
No, is the sale is real?
Oh yeah. That's
Probably.
this
Fuck
is-
yeah.
That's market rate for that
Okay.
book.
Okay. To get into the toys, we've got 2 Hulk Hogan's here. We've got the mail away in sealed bag of the Hasbro one, sold for just under $1,300. And then
Just mint on card,
yeah,
but it's in a bag.
yeah. And then
Shouldn't it be Mog? Shouldn't it be Mog?
mint on
No, mint should be
mint
Bob.
in bag?
No, Mob.
Mib.
Mob.
Mib. Mint in
Mib.
bag.
Mint Mib.
Yeah. And then the vintage, what do they call those big guys? LJN, yeah. Hulk Hogan in the white shirt, $1,000, mint on card.
Oh yeah.
Look at that Walter Payton starting lineup. It's a PSA 5, and it sold for $356.
Unreleased.
What's unreleased though?
I don't know. Let's look at the original. Let's see what the original looks like.
So there's unreleased starting lineup cards out there?
Well, somebody knows what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Not that I do.
I mean, there was 23 people bidding on it.
Unreleased starting lineup. This auction is for unreleased. Peyton was scheduled to be released as part of the 88 set, but was pulled at the last minute. Only a few of these cards made it out to public. The card is in great shape. Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Okay.
That is awesome, dude.
Didn't know that. Wow.
I didn't know that either.
Mm.
Sure enough, man. That's what it says on the PSA site, too. It says they're pretty rare on PSA. Wow, that's cool. And then this blew me away. Sean, have you ever seen these? Flexitron?
No.
It's He-Man, dude.
Yeah, that's Faker right there, bro.
Yeah.
Masters
No, man,
of the Universe inspired action figure.
Where I mean,
Here,
can we? That's from the U.S.
I think so. Maybe not.
This is what happened when you asked your parents to take you to Toys R Us and they take you to like Big Lots or something.
Yeah,
and buy you a
pick and save. Yeah,
Yeah, Spader Man.
yeah.
That's not Baker. That's Flexitron.
Now I buy my clothes at the indoor swap meet, but all they have is Spader Man toys.
Man, I'll never forget the time I bought these shoes and I thought they were polo. They were like U.S. Polo Association.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this stupid company?
Dude, you never been to fucking Ross?
Fake ass polos. Oh.
They're still in business trying to pull that shit off.
Dude,
Hey, bro.
they've got an entire store in Times Square, and it's just like If anybody doesn't know, it's just 2 horses instead of 1. And you're like,
Hey, bro. Hey,
Or they're actually playing polo
oh
on
my
the
god, dude. My homeboy got so mad because we were cutting on his shirt. We were all at the Chili's, and
Oh,
he had
dude.
like a Knight of the Round Table type of shirt where he's on a horse, and they go, "What the fuck is that Knight at the Round Table shirt?" And he got pissed off and flipped the table over.
Dude, yeah, you walked up some U.S. Polo Association and tried to pass that shit off.
Oh.
We dug in you immediately, man. That's almost that's it. It's hard to get below chaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
Chaps had some shirts for
I didn't
big
know there
guys that were
was
okay.
tiers, bro, of polo. Tiers of polo, dude.
How about this? This is just the launcher from the 1966 Batplane set. Sold for $1,500.
I mean, this is literally like if you talk to my wife, this is just literally a piece of trash that would just go in the trash. Like, you can't find what this goes to. It's just going in the trash. Like, that's it's like,
Dude. It's not that. Hey, how much of that do you think legitimately thrift stores throw away?
Goodwills,
all the time.
You know
all
what
the
I mean?
time.
Because I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing. I have no idea how much homework now with the way we can search images. You know what I mean? There's like I was at State Sale the other day, and I'm looking at shit that I don't know what it is, and then the guy that was running it, a cool guy. We started talking about selling. The guy does books and stuff. Anyway, point being, he was saying no, they're trying to throw people out of estate sales for imaging things and stuff like that. I was like, what? Like, yeah, they don't want flippers in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Are the estate sales or comic stores? People are dead. They don't want shit out the fucking door.
Yeah,
you put a price tag on it, I'll tell you if I want it or not.
yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, I mean that part I don't get. Like you want to sell it, right? Well, let me see what it's worth. See if it's worth me investing in that. That's what estate sales are. You know what I mean? Like,
and to be honest, if we use price guides, if I'm digging in a bin, yeah, I can dig blind. If a book I think is worth it and it's $3, you know what I mean? I go, okay, I'll add it in the pile. All right, and then I'll think that's fine. But if I'm digging through there and you got a book at $45, and I like, is this a $50? Is it a $50 book? I was like,
let me verify that.
There's 62 copies on eBay under $20.
Yeah.
Well, I might not want your book, and even if I did want the book just to have your book, I'm not going to pay triple the price.
Right.
So, it is what it is. But I get, dude. And also, let's be honest, 10 years ago, freaking rape these comic stores so hard for everything they had.
Bro,
back in my day, we didn't have key collectors.
Man, that was the Wild West back then, bro.
When I was a kid, key collector around here.
We had CBSI G+ boards. That's what we had.
Dude.
How about this? Unpunched Turtles Chrome Dome. We just talked about Chrome Dome the other week, showing up in the Saturday morning comic that they're putting out. I think it's his first appearance in comics, if I'm not mistaken. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong. But an unpunched 1991 mint on card, graded 80+ CAS grading, $202. And then a super rare figure, the unpunched tattoo figure, AFA graded 80, sold for $300. And then another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle just mint on card of one of the rarest figures, the Invisible Man, Michelangelo, sold for $535.
See, we talk about the card game and the comics, how it's taking a dip. Like, is Action Figures doing the same thing?
Yes, big.
Because I really don't see that shit in the Star Wars action figure. I mean, those figures still.
Well, how about this?
Expensive.
Speaking of Star Wars, look at this. Here's a loose vinyl Cape Jawa. Now, here's what's scary about this. I heard that they can print out some of these vinyl capes,
yeah, they can.
Right? So how do you know if it's real? I mean, I'm sure there's ways, but this figure was $1,000, $2,000 figure, wasn't it?
Fake.
I don't think that's. I don't know, man.
Bro.
Somebody paid. There was 21 bids on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's fake. It's probably. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
there's like a stain on it and shit. Doesn't mean it's
man.
fake.
I wouldn't. I mean, would you feel comfortable buying that raw when they can fake lightsabers and cloaks and vinyl capes? I mean, there's so many fakes of those out there. That's why the weapons and the lightsabers and all that carry a premium as far as being authentic. I mean, there's some weapons out there that are more expensive than the figures, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Street Sharks. These are the hand puppet ones, and they sell for a lot. Obviously, $223 for the 3 of them. They've sold for way more than that in the past too. So, Shigi says,
man, hold on, bro.
Does that mean my naked Jawa is $500? No, unfortunately. And then here you go, Hood. The vintage Mego Dukes of Hazzard Daisy's Jeep with Daisy in there, and you can see she's got her Dukes on. That's for sure.
Okay, but zoom in.
I can't.
You can't.
No, I wish I could, dude.
Oh, Bryan.
$1,125 for this from 1981, man. So,
I was going to
absolutely
say
crazy.
something, but I won't. I'll be.
I know. All right, moving on. This is crazy. An Apple poster, a vintage Apple poster with Steve Jobs' signature on it, sold for $10,000.
Oh,
What was I? I was just watching something about this. I don't think he signs much at all. I don't think he. Sorry, I don't think he signed much at all. I think it was very rare. I think, or he hated signing. Maybe I was watching the Golden show on Netflix and saw it, but I just saw that just recently. Like, I'm saying that. So this is
cool.
Pretty hard. Yeah.
And then the Marvel Superheroes Are Here blacklight poster from 1971 from Third Eye, classic, $500. And I have to get one of these. The Ain't Gonna Work on Disney's Farm No More blacklight poster where the Disney characters are getting high. I got to get that, dude. So $399. That's awesome. I wish Dan was still here to talk about this. This is that new Beatles song. I don't know. Do you guys know about how this got put out? It's a new song that they finally put out that they've been working on since the anthology years. And they couldn't separate John Lennon's vocals from his piano track until AI got involved. And then they were able to do this work, on the song finally and put it together, what they had recorded before George's death. And didn't Ringo die recently too? I can't remember. Is Ringo still alive? I think he is. I don't know. Maybe he's not.
Oh, that's right. I saw that on IG. How they used AI to fix or whatever, infuse the song or whatever.
This is a sealed vinyl that I guess Spotify put out, maybe. So sold for $255.
That's crazy.
I don't think Spotify put it out, but I don't know how the hell this came out, though. I'm not 100% sure.
Is that something a fan put together?
I don't think so.
No, it's not something a fan put together, but it was probably just in conjunction with that.
Ringo is still alive. Well, good for the Beatles fans out there. Here's another good thing for the Beatles fans out there. An ultra rare 1995 ABC Beatles Anthology prototype toy bus with a CBS letter. This is the type of stuff, promotional material, that is so rare that is going to go up in value once people realize how rare they are. $1,225 for that. And then a super cool vintage blacklight Freddy Krueger poster. Sold for $207. And then we've got one of the coolest handbills ever, the original 1968 Fillmore Winterland Jimi Hendrix handbill and postcard. This is such a cool image. It's got that eyeball with the wings and everything. It's iconic. Sold for $207. And then these are awesome too. More promo stuff. Never use promo stuff from the 80s punk scene greats, Suicidal Tendencies, and the Smiths. This Charming Man album release with Morrissey on the poster. $520 for the Morrissey one, the Smiths one, and $200 for the Suicidal Tendencies poster. And then we've got more stuff that would be cool. Sounds good, Hood. Appreciate you, brother. Nirvana signed CD, signed by Kurt, Dave, and Chris Novoselic. Sold for $448. And a Rewind graded 8.0 with 4 out of 5 stars cassettes sold for best offer. I didn't look it up, but I just wanted to show it. So
Nice.
yeah. And then a Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Nude from Rewind grading, $350.
Nice.
That's good.
The
Cure,
product looks good though.
Yeah. The Cure, single.
That case that he sent me, it's even doper in person, really.
They look great.
Run over
bro.
with a car. Hell yeah. Or a truck, whatever.
Here's a single that we were talking about graded from them. It's a Love Song by The Cure, which is super cool. Sold for $125. And then this is cool. I think we talked about this before. 1996 Super Mario 64 soundtrack cassette. Sold for $250. This one's graded by
IGS.
IGS. Another sale of a sample copy Nintendo Power. This one pretty messed up, but it looks like it could be pressed pretty nice. Sold for $143. Sample copy.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of gaming mags, how about PlayStation magazines? This is issues 1 through 4, sold for $160. And I don't know, that could be the first appearance of Tomb Raider, right?
Could be.
We have to find that out. Now, this is one of the coolest things on the market report.
Actually, that would not be the first appearance because remember it came out for the PC first.
Oh yeah. This is so cool. This is definitely one of the coolest things in the market report. This is Rolling Stone magazine number 00. It's a rare advertiser's preview. So they sent these to advertisers to preview the first issue of Rolling Stone. Sold for $1,000, you guys. That seems criminally low for something like that. And then this is super cool. Punk magazine number 1. Crazy Lou Reed drawing on the front. Sold for $465. They also had issues 2 and 3 that they sold also. So, and this is super cool. Blue Book magazine, May 1954, has the first ever U.S. published Ian Fleming James Bond story in it. Live and Let Die. Sold for $404. And then Thrasher number 1, somebody just jumped on a copy for $1,000.
Is that the first one or no?
Yep,
Or is that just
that's the first one. Yep, first ever Thrasher magazine right there.
Wow.
And then, how about this? Oval Seal Mega Man, CIB, $1,326.
Yeah, that's a later print.
Okay. I figured it went kind of low.
Yeah, it's kind of like a way later print actually, because the first one had a sticker on it and it had a misprint on the back, a circle seal, and then they fixed it, and then I think this came even after that, I believe.
Wow. It's nuts. Howard Hedman collection is Dr. Johnny Fever from WKRP in Cincinnati, huh? Is that what that is? Howard Hessman?
What are you looking at?
Wonderworld saying Bryan Howard Hessman collection is Dr. Johnny Fever from WKRP. Interesting. So that came from his collection, the original guy that they based that WKRP on.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. All right, so to finish out the market report, we've got a couple interesting eBay auctions that sold. This is a newsstand of the recalled beer
shit.
issue. Now, it doesn't have the beer. It's the recalled version, but it's a newsstand of it. Sold for $449.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this?
Just
I've
straight
never
Yeezee collectors then.
I've never seen this right here. This is a Frizen comic. Wonder Woman Agent of Peace City of Burbank Special Edition.
I literally forgot.
Burbank Special Edition. Wonder Woman Agent of Peace number 14. Burbank Special Edition.
I don't remember what you had to do to get it.
There's only one on the
new
census.
though, right?
There's only one on the census. It says the rarest Jenny Frizen cover art to date. Only 5 copies handed out by the city of Burbank. This rare promotional book is the first to grade 9.8 on the census. So there's only 5 of these, and it only sold for $720.
500. It said 500, right?
Oh, it said 500. No, 5.
I said 5.
No way.
Yeah, only 5 copies
Dude,
handed out by the city of
Copy
Burbank.
that into the.
All right, hold on.
Why would they only hand out 5 of those? Doesn't make any sense.
They didn't only make 5 of those.
It's like-
Wonder Woman Agent of Peace 14, City of Burbank.
There's a 9.6 up for 4. Oh, you got it. There's a Raw Dog sitting for 106 with bids on it. So there's 3 of the 5, I guess.
So there was a Wonder Woman statue that debuted in Burbank.
Okay.
And I think in conjunction with that, this was given away at that. But I don't know. I
Had to get it
just-
from their IG or Twitter and had to jump through some hoops.
Oh, really?
Said hated Kerouac, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So Winnetka, there's a comic store there. What do we got?
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. How about this? Sheldon
That means
Mold-
Sorry, that just means it's gonna get that Spawn 306.
Yeah,
Some secretary is gonna give fucking a box of them to her kid.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
God.
Sheldon Moldoff original comic art, a Joker commission. Look how amazing this is, and it only sold for $282. That's nuts. And then I've never seen this. This is just super weird to me. I don't know what it is. Or Woolly. I'm imagining it's some. I don't know what it is. It's weird though. It's weird looking. And it sold for $875 or $1,000, almost $1,100 US.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah. How about this? Speaking of grading mess ups, CGC 9.6, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3. They graded it as the super rare variant. They said Laird's photo in white on cover, variant cover. That adds like a couple $1,000s to this.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, instead of sending it back to CGC, just decided to sell it. And he sold it for $400.
So it's not one of the errors.
It's not one of the errors. Yeah, he says right here, after freshly graded from CGC, after further inspection, it looks like as though CGC has made a mistake on this one. It doesn't appear to be a variant. I called and they said I have to pay to ship it back for correction. And if it's correct, they will charge me full price for regrading and shipping. I've decided to sell it as is. That they said I'm welcome to do that. So that's kind of shitty. They should do that all for free.
Let me know when you're ready to see my newest CGC fuck up.
Let's see it right now. Oh.
I wonder if the person who bought it did think it was the error, because the way it's listed, it feels like this is the error.
Yeah, they originally
Unless
listed it as the error, and then people probably contacted them and said, hey, it's not the error.
Yeah, like if you didn't read the description, you wouldn't have known, probably.
Yeah. All right,
Because
Sean.
even like trying to find that error, it's like, what, just more white in the color or something.
Yeah, but it stands out big time. All right, what you got?
Oh, does it?
So I get all excited. I'm online. I 99% of the time I'm gonna check my grades before things ship. Okay. I get really excited. I get a 10 on a book. Okay. I get a 10 on a book that I've had in a box for such a very long time. I did a 9.8 pre-screen. We go X-Men Omega 1.
Whoa.
Right? Super excited. Not the gold or that's
Who
I
cares?
would shit my pants because I sold my gold I sold the 9.8 for over 500. So I'm like sitting here. Okay, yeah. I'm super excited. Beautiful book. I don't care what book it is. You're going to be excited to get a 10, especially a book I think is 95. Yeah, 95. So we're oh God, man, how long ago was 95? Anyway, so I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, all right, great. So I get the book. Okay, X-Men Omega, great. And I was like, oh, they have it on there. All right, newsstand edition. I didn't submit it as newsstand. I must have missed that. Oh shit. Okay, flip it over. Wait, that says direct edition.
Oh no.
Oh man.
So I just got it so I can have them switch it. Or do I sell the CGC Air? So it's like you finally, man, you submit books, and you don't get 10s back very freaking often. Every couple of years or something like that, and I go for a lot of books, even though I don't submit tons of like cardstock and store variants and 50 of the same book and blah, blah, blah. I usually do individual books. And then, so excited to get a 10. Not that excited that it's labeled wrong. So I gotta go in there and do the whatever. But anyway, or shit, anyone wants to buy an X-Men Omega 10, I'll sell it as is. But
there you go.
I just got it on Friday, so I guess my window just opened. So I actually have to put that on my to-do list to contact them to get it right. And that's for everybody else's benefit. It's not really for mine because I got a 10, so I'd be happy with it. Anyway.
How about this? This is cool. I don't know how I feel about binding stuff, but sometimes they look super cool when it's done. This is a bound volume of Playboy, everything from 1953 to 1954, including the first stuff. They bound it. Look at this.
Man, they just kill the value when they do this.
Uh-huh.
They do, but I think it's historically cool.
So do I.
It's cool. I do think it's cool, but it's historically cool in one sense because I agree with you, but then it's just one person who did it. It wasn't something that was officially circulated like this. Or, you know what I mean? It's like almost, I don't know. And
then, dude, you gotta be. I mean, this person probably did this a long time ago. I don't think this is a thing anymore. People don't keep books around. This was a super perv, dude.
Yeah,
right. The bathroom Bible this guy made for himself over here, man.
$1,800 it sold for.
He's like, I don't feel like keeping all these magazines everywhere.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, he just kept it on the bookshelf away from his wife, right?
Yeah,
they just blended it in the library.
Yeah, I may not even want to touch that thing.
How about this? A lot of 12 G.I. Joes. I don't know why these sold for so much. $500, $460, and it's a lot of the later Joes because they have the rocket launchers and the neon weapons, but they have some great figures in there, and they're all complete. I love that Mercer version 2 figure. It's so with the orange gun. That's such a great sculpt and mold. But some of these are great. There's this version 2 General Flag. It's got the little mortar round thing. Roadblock. There's a heavy duty, I think, second version. I mean, you got some great figures, but man, $600, $500 for that, 460. Anyways, I've never seen these either. The Tick figurines. These are prototypes. That's probably why I've never seen them. Look at these. That one looks like it's. Oh, that's a ship. These must have been like for a kids meal thing or something, you know?
Yeah. Did I tell you guys about the garage sale I went to like 2 months ago where there was just like a tub full of unopened McDonald's toys?
Really?
Like,
some of those probably be worth money, dude.
I have a whole bunch of them. I bought them all. There's 300 of them.
Wow.
For what were they? 50 cents a piece?
Dude, did we talk about this?
I don't know if we talked about it.
I just did the same thing.
You did? No, we didn't talk about it then.
Yeah, no, I have.
Are they
I think
old?
I just took mine to storage, but I have it's literally like Finding Nemo toys,
Wow.
Yeah.
Mulan toys.
Mine are mostly new, so I didn't. So I got like 30 toys that I know it's somewhat of a neighbor. So they're just having a regular old yard sale, right?
Mhm.
They got kids and they have all these unopened McDonald's toys. There's probably like 30 of them or something. And they're sitting on the table and they're newer, but they're unopened. And they had like a friend that worked at McDonald's or something. And so he's sitting in there and the guy's like, yeah, if the kids would open them, they'd have messed them up or something. And his wife, who I know better, she's like, yes, I'm already bagging them up. Give this a price. Get these out of our house, right? It's like kids. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like I don't know, $20 or something like that. I'm trying to be nice. I know them. They didn't pay for them. You know what I mean? And so he kept them. And they're like, he's like, why would you want to toys? And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I probably don't. But I was like, to be honest with you, so
That's what I did.
So I bought this, and I'm like, okay. So I was with my buddies again last Friday, and there was this place, and they clearly had. I'm sure this is grandkids, because the toys they had there, they're not. There's nothing special, and then but they had a bag of Happy Meal toys, and there's probably 10 or 15, and most of them look like they're sealed in this bag. Well, they have it labeled for $1. I'm not going to go through the damn thing. You know what I mean? For $1, I'm taking your bag and I'm leaving. So, dude, I got a bunch of Happy Meal toys to go through. Now, you got like 300 though.
300.
You got to use the eBay scan app, dude. And
I need to. You know what made me get them was because they had the what are those bears called? Beanie Baby. They had the Beanie Babies that were released at McDonald's, right? And
God.
there's apparently also inside, and apparently there was a date and a place where it was manufactured printed on the bag, but then also on the little tag on the bear. And if they didn't match, it was like it's a rare kind of item. And I started finding some of those that didn't match, and I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna buy them all. Like, how much is it? And they were like, oh, it's 50 cents per item, but we'll sell you the whole thing. It ended up being like $115 or something like that.
Not bad.
300.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't know that. So the McDonald's Beanie Babies with mismatching toy and tag are what's worth something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like, I'm looking through these and I'm like, Marvel, that's just a good chance. Or but you never know. You could get that one, just obscure one, that the one person who's going to get all the Beauty and the Beast and didn't get the dancing teacup, and they made like 1-to-10 ratio on those things or something.
Yeah.
Those are $50 or $100. Now I just made that up completely, but you everybody here knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. How about this? I've never seen this before, but we talked about a few market reports ago about the Toy Fair catalogs. This is vintage Ahi Ozrock Hamway Superstars dealer catalog from 1973. Look at this.
That's fucking cool.
It's got all the monsters toys, showing them what it is if you want to buy them. Look at this. Spider-Man and Batman motorcycles.
That's cool.
Right?
I like to look through it
Flintstones.
more than like to pay $785 for it.
$785.
I mean, somebody worked there or something.
It's crazy.
California, Beverly Hills, California, New York showroom. I've never even seen that. It's nuts. All right, so Gentle Giant was doing those animated maquettes back in the day. I always remember the Padme one, this winter, the snow Padme one selling for so much. But this one's got to be super rare too. It's Princess Leia as Slave Leia, and you guys know Star Wars stance on that. This is from Gentle Giant, approved maquette. Sold for $200. So, it'd be interesting to know if those are rare or they're just collectible because they don't do any Slave Leia stuff anymore. But all right, I'm glad you're here, Vinny. Is this something that KAWS does? He goes and finds old posters and he'll put his toy thing on there, because I found a couple of these. Yeah, I found a couple of these posters. Like, this is a real old skate poster that he must have got and drew this on, right?
Yeah, because what he used to do was, I haven't seen this one before, but you know how like you go to the bus stops and they'd have the poster on the side of the bus stop. He would take those out, like be fashion ads, like, right? He'd take them out, he'd draw over them, and just slide them right back in, and then it would have his thing on it. Yeah, so he'd do that all over the place. So
this guy's
is
in
probably
Phoenix.
Like it. What did the description say for this?
It says, this poster was created in collaboration with Tasty Show's Alex Calderwood, founder of Ace Hotel, for the skate competition The Sound and the Fury in Seattle. The artist modified a photograph and included his moniker and year as part of the graphic. Rare,
so this
KAWS,
is not
1998.
Yeah, so this is not one of those that he did like that, but this was like something that was given away at the event or something.
This is one he definitely did like that. For
Cruel
nice. Intentions, yeah. So this one sold for almost $10,000.
Damn, how do you authenticate that? That's crazy.
Yeah, he wrote on it KAWS 99 on there.
Yeah.
KAWS subvertising poster for Cruel Intentions, originally displayed at a New York City bus shelter, attributable to the artist KAWS, who at the time was actively creating his subvertising works on outdoor printed media, painting on them by hand and returning them to the public display after altercations. Previous owners acquired it directly from JC Deco workers who were about to throw it away. So it must be the city workers who are about to dispose of it. The new owners kept it safe and displayed for many years until selling it in 2018. That's cool, man. That almost went in the trash.
$10,000 seems really cheap for anything. I mean, I guess it's because it's not authenticated, but that's actually quite a deal.
Really?
Yeah.
For KAWS stuff? That's cool.
Yes.
All right. This is cool. Rare Metallica Rye the Lightning cassette. So this was a promotional item put out by Black and Whiskey, where they called it Rye the Lightning instead of Ride the Lightning. So it says here, cassette tape of the remastered audio from the Ride the Lightning portion of the band's set from Orion Music Plus More in Atlantic City, New Jersey on June 23rd, 2012, released as a prize for the first 150 entries into a contest held by Blackened American Whiskey. The live audio was used as part of Blackened's Black Noise distilling process for their limited Rye the Lightning whiskey. Limited to 150, sold for $172.
That's pretty cool.
Right? Yeah. And then finally, check this shit out. Knights of Horror #6, original edition, Joe Shuster Superman. I don't know what this is, but we're going to look at it together. It says vintage original circa 1955 squareback zine #6 in the very rare Knights of Horror series, revealed in the 2009 book by Craig Rowe to be illustrated by Joe Shuster of Superman comic book fame. Includes 2 tales of domination with cover plus 10 additional illustrations by Shuster, sought after and in very good condition. So this is something Joe Shuster drew and didn't put his name to it, and they found out later that he did it. How cool is that?
That is pretty awesome.
Wow.
So for $442. And that is the market report.